Oh, hello there!
Good morning and welcome to another day with Dylan, or more accurately, good afternoon if you're anywhere east of here. It is Thursday and I am Dylan Russell, and not much has changed in that respect. I just wanted to, where do I want to start? Realize that I actually need to change the name of the stream, so I'm just going to grab that real quick. We're not doing bridge support, especially not this time with Vigor. Oops, text does not like me. There we go. Scrolling and villagers. And I can't spell scrolling, but it'll do. All right. Villager moving toward. You can't spell toward. The Abbey? Question mark. Okay, so that may not be the correct title, and we are apparently, it's nighttime in the tunnel at least. Let's see if we can actually sleep. Good morning, Benson, and good morning to you too, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Okay, Benson, question for you. What was the coffee of choice for the day? I have not had a chance to take a look and see if you'd posted it anywhere. Espresso. Well, it's a good way to get the caffeine shot in quickly and early. Starting with a squirrel to see if there was any chicken that I needed to cook. Let's see. How are we doing on eggs? Dispenser's empty, okay. So it's been busy all night. Put this up. There, it's full enough. All right. I could put some in the manual side, but I'm not going to bother at the moment. So first things first, I need to clean out a couple of little places. The wool farm is full, so I need to clean that out so we can keep collecting wool. And we will be moving villagers. I'm just trying to think in my head how I want to go about doing that. Let's start with... Why not? So let's go with the yellow and the orange and the red to start with. What else we got over here? So we can just snap those, yellow, orange, red, and we have room for a little bit more. How about... let's go with the white. Get that out of the way. Apparently there was red in the system. That should do. Okay, that'll give me a bit of breathing space. Ooh, butterscotch caramel latte. I see, so that's an espresso-based drink. I don't think I've ever had one of those. Not much into espresso drinks most of the time, but that does sound good. I like a lot of the seasonal ones that you can get. And disorganized. There we go. Oh, nope. White's always good to have extra so that we can actually get, like, dye it up later. And I have not been paying too much attention to what's coming in 120, so if there's something that is super exciting, I have not heard about it. Been one of those people, you know? Okay, I'll take pink this time. And there's probably room for magenta. I think I better check the other box first. Okay, let's try and see. Actually, I'll get the black out of there. Don't quite have room for the dark gray. Take it light gray. Do I have room for the light gray? Apparently not. Nope, that's okay. We'll get all these colors out eventually. I probably should just empty my inventory, but every time I do that, something goes wrong. So it's sort of a luck thing, I guess, or more scouting style. Be prepared, right? If you are prepared for anything, nothing's going to happen, or at least it's not going to seem like anything has ever happened. I will admit, one of my favorite features that I've got with the, with the quality of life mods I'm running right now is the ability to sort inventory and move stuff according to what matches in your inventory. Makes it a lot easier when doing things like the wool. I could fly back and forth, but I figure at the moment that's kind of a waste of rockets, and I tend to crash more than it's worth. Okay, let's take the dark wool, light wool, and brown, I guess. Yeah, and this one, and that one, and this one. That should be everything. Let's take what fits. All right. Oops, I had room for more. Purple, maybe? Can I take a little bit of purple? Yeah, there we go. All right. My go live is all busted, so I think it's probably going to be a very quiet stream today. This seems to be the way it goes when I mess up the go lives, because, you know, 4th day in a row of doing the same thing doesn't really appeal to a whole lot of people. So I'm good with that. We're just gonna go with it and have an awesomely quiet day. Now I know it's Thursday, it's not the weekend quite yet, but does anyone have any plans on their radar, on their radar for the weekend? For us, it's going to be a long weekend, but we were just coming off some bugs, like as in health issues, so I don't think we have a whole lot planned. Sometimes on long weekends I like to try and get out of the city, but if people aren't feeling that well and we still have bad what's the word? Bad air quality numbers, then I'm not particularly inclined to be rushing out to do activities on the weekend. There we go. So, might be, if the weather's nice enough and I can get outside, it will be garden day. I still have not cleaned the garden from last fall. There's a lot to do there. And I'm not really sure what I want to plant. I was discussing with the family what they would actually be interested in. I am quite a strong, or I have quite a strong preference for edibles, but I actually have a dislike for flowers in the garden, that is, only because I find that it's way too easy for them to look bedraggled really quickly when some of the flowers start going. But also that there's kind of a bunch of, I mean, like green plants, there's a bunch of nothing when you start. And I find that for myself, the flowers don't look great for long enough for me to enjoy them. But I mean, hey, I've got my own hang-ups that are not necessarily sane. So that's probably what it boils down to. And well, we all know I'm not sane. That's pretty normal. But my guess is this year, based on what we've been talking about, is probably going to be carrots, I think, and what else? White. Large tomatoes, which is unusual because we don't normally use them, but I'm a fan of tomato sandwiches, so my mother's gifted me a couple of bedding plants that do large tomatoes, in which case I'm going to eat them. Or try my best to. Last few years where I've grown large ones, it didn't work because I ended up with blossom rot, and I think that's my fault, but I'm not quite sure. Never had them be super successful, so we'll just have to see how that part goes. So 6 characters on TV under the age of 16. So character names. So that would probably include people like Little Opie from Andy Griffith's show. Little Opie Griffith, and oh, what's his name? I'm one of those people I can picture the answers, but the words just don't come. The little guy who's like famous for What You Talking About, Willis, is supposed to be under 18 as a character, but it's just played by an actor who was ultra short. Characters, yes. Okay. So now the Fantastic Sherlock Fox has named off all of Stranger Things. Actually, it just occurred to me I was going to do something similar and name off a bunch of Harry Potter characters, and then, of course, it realized it wouldn't match. But it actually won't be all that long until it does. Okay, hang on a sec here. How do I end up with no villagers sleeping in here? And all of them in other places? That's weird. They're not down villagers. They're all here. I know where all of them are. The only ones that used to be here that aren't anymore is some farmers, and they're out in the pens. Like in the penned-in farms. I know generally nobody sleeps in this one. Because this is the only one, weirdly enough, this is the only one where I got all the farmers to actually sleep in their beds. For a while. And I've never picked up and put down the beds, so I don't know why they just won't sleep in there anymore. Maybe it's because there's more beds in here than used to be. I was trying to breed villagers, like just because you throw them carrots and you tend to get extra kids kicking around. So I was just having a generic, random, whatever you please kind of place. And it didn't work out. So I'll try that again later. What I'm going to do is get the ones we need out of here over to the monastery, because they're far enough away they won't connect to the beds, which is going to be an interesting one because I have to take only them and take all the beds away. So that'll be kind of odd. But then after that, once we get people into the buildings where I want them working, then I'll block it up with a couple of nights or whatever. And we'll see if we can put in just enough beds that only they connect, because the other ones won't be able to pass to it with a blocked door. We'll see. That may work, that may fail, but it might not even end up happening on stream. Actually, I don't want to do that. Okay. What have I got? Let's put the cooked chicken in the bottom corner. It's only 4 of these. Yesterday I finished off the bridge as far as I care to. So that's good enough. Now, my next question is how I'm going to get just the librarians to follow me. And I think the first thing I need to do is pick up their workstations. Actually, librarians and the, what's his name? Cleric. Okay, so I need to take your workstation. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I know. You're not too happy about that. I get it. This is just high enough for golems to spawn, so I need to make sure that I take them without either A, hitting the villager, or B, leaving a spot behind, much as I can anyways. Oh, would you stop it? Let's take this. Whoops. That's not good. Come on. Thankfully it's a right click to do that. If it was a left, I'd probably hit these guys. Okay. So I'm going to steal your beds. There's some very confused villagers who will probably go find other beds pretty quickly. We're going to have some shulker boxes that have nothing but beds in them pretty quick. And if there's no beds in the village, then they'll be less likely to try and come back. Sorry, dude. Thing is, I don't even need these for the other side because I already put the other beds down. Uh-oh. All right. It's 1, 2, 3. Let's clear out this building. I don't think there is anything in here. Nope. Oh, and I'm not even holding a totem. When did I blow that one? Oh, yesterday. Right. Trying to figure out why one of my death messages did not show how I actually died. And it was because it turns out I, what's the word? Messed up. Yeah, that's the word. Okay. I want those to despawn, but let's go and find a box. morning, Max. Good morning. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Okay, empty. Perfect. Let's put the lecterns away. So this morning I am mucking around with villagers. The intent is to try and see if I can get the librarians and the cleric to move to the monastery. So we'll see if we can do that. Otherwise, we may need to try and just kite. I don't know if we can kite anybody over there because they're all locked in. Let's see. Did I miss that? Hey there, Max. Okay, Max Bunny came in. Good morning, Bacon. Good afternoon, Bacon. Good evening, Bacon. There, we're covered. I guess, Bacon says, I guess I'm raising with some random person on the internets. Raiding, back to lurk. Some random person? What? Max is not random. Max is awesome. Okay, need to double check this building for beds. 24 hours of bacon! 24/7 through 65, yes. Or is it, what did the Beatles say, 8 days a week? So yeah, 8 days a week we love bacon. There you go. Okay, so now I have to figure out how to bait just the ones I want to come with me. That's going to be interesting and a half. Hello, you. Emeralds it is. This may be a one at a time job. It's too bad because I didn't think that through properly. People were talking about comics, I heard. That's all I know. So please do fill me in on what you were up to today. Today on stream, yes, as I said, we are moving villagers. Not a huge fan of moving villagers, but I did not think this through properly, and so I don't have any that are not, what's the word? That are not already locked in. So yeah, now I've got beds and whatnot with a bunch of villagers that need to have their heads screwed on straight. It's about the size of it, really. Sure, why not? And a box of beds. Because you never know if you're going to need more than two to bait them back and forth. All right. You are the only one like your type, so let's just take you first. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not how you're supposed to behave. Buddy, this way. Thank you. Try it again. This way. This could be a while. Dude. Come here. So apparently if you... hang on a second here. Talked about comics in a long and winding way. What are... oh. And a bunch of things... and started... ooh, okay. Showed off a cutesy little build and the start of another build. I went on a quest to find beetroots for... Alright, other than that, I didn't do much. It wasn't that I don't want to say the word, I just... beetroots for Nimrods. Other than that, you didn't do much. Well, I call that pretty good. And it just occurred to me that I took all the beds, like all the beds, and now I'm trying to do things that's getting to be nighttime. That's real smart. SMRT, Dylan. Alrighty. Well, yeah, so I can understand that. I really can understand that whole villagers being twits. Actually, weirdly enough, I'm going to be, at some point, hoping to end up with a whole bunch of twits, intentional twits. Okay, where did you go, you crazy fool? Aha, there you are. Why do you keep going back there? You make no sense. Come on. Get out of there. There we go. Come on, out of there. But intentionally, I'm going to want a whole bunch of nitwits, actually. But we're going to start with clerics and librarians and see if we've got enough population. Oh, Delenn. Not a whole lot of brains on this one. Being me. So I can't do the boat method at this end because I carpeted. As soon as I take out the carpet, that's not going to work either because I've got path blocks underneath, so I've got a horrible ridge. I have to decarpet the entire place. Didn't think this through. Because we can't... what's the word? Leash them. That I'm aware of in Java. So in theory, Java is more humane. Now, I'm debating whether or not I try a fishing rod. Because I can't guarantee that's actually going to bring over the guy I want. Come on, dude. But I'm going 2 blocks of speed through the entire stream. You could probably go grab coffee or lunch or whatever and come back, and I'd still be working with this one guy. You follow me. I'll be very grateful, sir. This way. Thank you. Back out. I really do, really do want to work with you. But I need you to come with me. No, come with me. Yeah, as long as you're headed in the right direction, you can come with me. Thank you. Okay. What have I got? Huh. Have I had fish for the cats? I don't know, because I don't know where my fishing rod went. Alright, let's make a fresh one. Fantastic Sherlock Fox and his plungers. Oh my. We have a plunger today. Usually it's a frying pan. Oh, I need more sticks. That's what the problem is. Put that on there, because the number of casts I'm going to use will probably exceed the number of casts in one fishing rod. If this works. That's an if. Dude? You're coming with me. Okay. That just doesn't look right. Buddy. Thank you. Ah. Does it have to attach to his head? Really? Come on. No. This way. Uh-oh. Come on. want to take you out. Out, buddy, out. This is going to be really painful. Really, really painful. Come on, dude. Okay. I'm gonna take a big risk here, just let them all out. Let's see if I can just do it with a workstation. There we go. This. All right, what do we got here? Shakira songs. Ooh. Can you path over here, please, sir? Right. Take that. Go over this way. Come on. Oh, whoops. The bridge isn't over there, it's over the other way. I need you. Oh, I need you to keep coming with me. This should hopefully be a little easier with the librarians because I can do a leapfrog session with a lot of their stations, but I only had one of this one. And silly me didn't make more. In order to make a smart path to take to the other side. That would have been sane, you know? So how many holes do we think we're going to get in the bridge before we're done? Ooh. Ah, thanks for the... Yeah, I can imagine, Bacon. That could be a little frustrating. Problem with conversation suggestions, though, is sometimes we don't... Uh-oh. Come on, buddy. Is sometimes we don't actually think about whatever the conversation suggestion is to suggest it until it's far too late. It's based off of something else somebody said. So many options and no outlet. Ooh. Yeah, I can see that. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So I'm trying to get this nitwit, just kidding, this guy over to the monastery build, because I need him to live there, and we are running out of time. Dude! Uh-oh, that's bad. Come on. That mud is far too easy to mess up. Let's put this over there. Oh no, I lost him. Dang it. And for you. Hello, dude. Over here. Hey, buddy. One for you. Fine. Where are you going? Stop moving. Nope, that didn't work. White. Oh, I found a bed. Beds are what he wants. Okay, well then we'll bed leapfrog him. Oh, buddy. Yep, enjoy, have fun. Come on, dude. We've got a bed out here. Come on. Back to the classic way for now. Let's get him out of here. Do you want to work? Come on. Perfect, yep. I think the workstation leapfrog is probably going to work better. That was doing fairly well, but I shouldn't have taken it away because he came, he touched it, and then he left. Come on. This is going to be interesting. I can use pistons to get uphill, but I have a lot of up and down to do, so you might be right. I just got to get him into the boat so it doesn't wander off again. Come on. There we go. That's my bed. You cannot have that bed. Let's go for a bit of a ride, buddy. I'll take you as far as I can, and hopefully I can get your attention from there. What have we got for path? I might, if I go around the pumpkin farm correctly, I might be able to get him through from here. At least down to the bridge, and then we'll see where we go from there. The fastest content you're likely to see for a couple of minutes. Hello, sheep. I can see the monastery from here. That's cool. So I've re-enabled Bobby, but it looks like at the moment we are not having a huge issue, thankfully, with frame rates, which is nice. Come on. Feel a bit like an icebreaker. There we go. Come on, a little bit faster, please. Yeah. The minecart is probably the best trick, but at the moment, if I can get him just down here, then he's close enough to the workstation. If I hop out first and take out the beds and put them on the other side, then I might be able to bait him with those. Maybe. Maybe. No guarantees, because Dylan does things in janky format. I've never been good with rail carts. I always find that I can't seem to get them in the cart, unless I've got them blocked in like you would with a breeder. Ah, this one. And I'm hearing Christmas music. No. Sorry. No Christmas music. Maybe in July? Maybe. Can I do this without destroying the bridge? That's the other question. Yeah, I got 2 beds. Let's start leapfrogging those. One here. One over there. Oops, do I can get that one a little further? Okay, dude. Let's get you out of your boat and see what you do. Okay, now let's take this and I'll put it down here. You read my mind. Excellent. Okay, so we got that far. You coming in this direction, sir? Okay, then this way. As I said, the librarians hopefully will be a little easier. Thing about Dylan's style, it's almost always janky. There we go. Bud, this way, please. Now this is going to be interesting because I have to figure out how to get him in here. Got an idea. Let's go over there. He managed to find one, find a bed. It was totally unintentional. Okay, let's just throw a couple beds down here. Oh, hang on a sec. Just in case, I can't remember which way I put the door. Hey, buddy, let's go over here. All right. Have your workstation just inside the door. That's okay. I can push. All right. So now that will do. I don't care. Perfect. Okay. Dude, you can wander around in here as much as you like. I'm just going to throw this, for now, up here. We have beds galore, so he doesn't need this one. Or this one. He's not going to find his way up to the dormitories, but that's okay. All right, one down. Now I'm going to see if I can bring the others in a herd. If not, we'll have some chaos to work with. Where did I put? I think I put all of the workstations in an ender chest. Yeah, I did. And I have to sleep, which is no good. Oh, I know where they're gonna go. Let's see. Well, thank you very much for that. I wish I could say I took credit for it, but this season I did not. I mean, I've made some modifications to the space, but it's very much like the one I built last season, which is very good. I liked it. It just takes forever. Okay. Bud? This one. Hey, you. Come on. Okay. That's going to be interesting. Librarians. I need you guys. No, actually, unfortunately, I didn't. And I can't remember who it was. Planet Minecraft. Yay! It was Planet, so I borrowed it from Planet Minecraft. And I need to... This? Are you going to go out on the next set? But I've made a lot of modifications to it afterwards, so yeah. There's one. You're staying out there. Hello. Sir? Okay, let's go this way. Here. You come with me. Come with me. Thank you.
Huh?
Yes, I'm going to be mean. I'm going to fish you. No. Hmm. All right. I guess the one at a time kind of day. I'm gonna go worry about the guy outside. He's got more stations than he knows what to do with. this way. Being as I already dug the hole, why not use it again? Okay, so yeah, I definitely borrowed it from Planet Minecraft. Last season I built my own. I never did get a download of last season. I've never managed to find the downloads for any of the seasons until way after, like as in well after it matters. So being able to snag a copy of last year's Cathedral to start as a base piece wasn't an option, but it turned out this one actually worked out better. Lovely. This one actually worked out a bit better because it was actually built based on a Cistercian abbey, and then I could just make modifications to it to make it look a little bit more like the Shrewsbury Abbey I was looking for. So win in those cases. Definite win in those cases. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so this one, you made coffee, yay! Coffee, coffee, coffee. Is it in a drinkable state yet? Bud, how about here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There, let's try that. I'm gonna need a lot of carrots. Breadcrumbs. All right. Want your boat. Nope. We're in a world of nope, right? Can I get you inside? How are you doing, Big Harry? Good to see you, Big Harry GM. Sorry. Hello! Hello! Oh. Booey. I took the door off again. Come on. Why is it that everybody gets stuck there? Let's try over here instead of that one. Oh, you're stuck again. There we go. All right. That's 2. Get you down at this end, it's safer. And I might need... Block it up. Block it in, block it in. There we go. All right. Package. Oh, right, yes. So today I am moving villagers. I've got 2 in there, so if I need to, I can probably breed those 2. But if I can get the rest to go, lore-wise, that works better for me. There we go. So I'm now trying to move librarians. And the big key, unfortunately, is just the way the hills and stuff work. Ouch. I would like to get them out of here first on their own, which is proving to be a bit harder than I originally expected. But hey, I usually don't expect it to be hard, and it becomes so. We'll just have to see what we can do. All right. Let's do this one and that one. Oh, well, how convenient. Thank you, sir. You might want to go back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mr. Librarian, are you going to come and be nice? Okay, well, that was helpful. Sure, I'll take that. You just wanted to be in the boat. Okay, this guy, go in, please. You coming in? Let's go in. Can you come in, please? Almost. Oh, you want that gate? Dude. Okay, fine. I'll bait you with emeralds. Come on. Up you go. My son is still home from sick, so home from sick. There we go. Home from school sick. So every once in a while I'm going quiet because I'm listening for him. I keep thinking he's like right behind me. There we go. Dude. All right. So I've got one in a boat. Looking at the time, I probably can't. Yeah. This, that. I'm gonna see how far I can get this guy, because I don't think I can get him boated all the way in time, but nope, definitely not. All right, let's next day try it again. Okay, boat time. We don't have to worry about everybody moving. I'm only moving the cleric and the librarians. Closest thing I could think of for monks studying and all that jazz. So yeah. Let's see. We've got Geek Out category right now is 2 actors who appear in the Indiana Jones franchise. Yeah, we've got the 3 I was thinking of is Harrison Ford. Oh, 4 of them actually. Harrison Ford, Sean Connery, Shia LaBeouf, and Jonathan Rhys Davies. He's my favorite. Although, I mean, I'll watch just about anything Harrison Ford's in, but if Jonathan Rhys Davies is in it, then I'll watch it. That's actually what got me watching the Sliders TV series, was because Jonathan Rhys Davies was in it. Or John Rhys Davies, I guess. Nailed it! Okay. Well, since the mods don't have an option, I meant to put a button for this and I forgot. Oh, choice. Okay, black, I think. Let's see if we've got a black one that we haven't used yet. So we'll start. 2 films based on TV shows. Which should be fairly straightforward, because there's a lot of them where it's a TV show first, and then it becomes a film afterwards. Just a lot of them. I mean, I'll take the lead on that one. For example, one of the more recent ones for a kid's flick was Paw Patrol. Okay. That should do. I forgot there was a Honeymooners movie. Totally forgot about that one. And the Addams Family, indeed. We are just nailing these today. Alright, Mission Impossible and Miami Vice the movie. See, you learn something new every day. All the Star Trek films, yes! Okay. There we go. And a lot of choppity chop. There's 2. We've nailed that one. I can't chop it before the guy's there. There we go. Alright, what else we got? Haha! Awesome timing! Excellent job, Oswin. Hello, Mr. Cow. Okay, so now I need to take these out. Get another one in. And you go in the building. Chase, 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 go, go, go. Really? Come on. Thank you. All right, next. Just move out of my way. So it looks like getting them out of the building and then up here for a partial boat trip seems to be the deal that works best. But getting their attention in the first place is proving a little bit more challenging. Oh, somebody wants a job. There we go. Oh, we might have two. That's fine. I can deal with that. Maybe. Okay. Oh, we can't shoot. We can't put a lead on boats. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Buddy, come here. Get in my boat. Get in my boat, please. Thank you. Moo cow. I can sing, yes. Dell's collecting cats. Accidentally. I don't want more cats. Got 5 already. I ran out of fish, so I'll have to get myself another pole and go fishing in the fountain again. Which is a fantastic thing to be doing while Dadcraft is I'm watching Dadcraft in the evenings. Actually, on that note, I will pass on what I heard last night, because it doesn't sound like it's any sort of super secret information. But for those of you... Excellent plan. Good choice, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Thank you very, very much for the support, and thank you for gifting a subscription to Big Hairy GM. And honestly, it's not supposed to go absolutely insane like that, but it does, and I'm glad. So, the fantastic news, quote unquote, fantastic TM. No, actually, I think that's Sherlock Fox's. But the news of the day is that starting last night, Dadcraft is having Wednesday style giveaways. So one, every single day he streams until, I believe it's June 15th. Absolutely every night. So one of those exclamation point enter type of things. Not on my stream, but on his. Uh-oh. Okay. So if you're into those sorts of things, do make sure you check out Dadcraft. I believe... Oh, I don't have a Who Is button for him anymore. That's the other thing I meant to make. Who Is DC? There we go. So definitely worth checking out his YouTube and his Twitch, but his Twitch, I believe, is... Oh, shoot. 11 p.m. Eastern, I think, if I did the math correctly. So 11 p.m. Eastern, and he does his wins partway through the stream. Uh-oh. Are we too far away on this one? Did you wander too far, sir? I need you to come back. Hello? Please? So now we've got the workstations. All right. So if I take this one, please move. I also realize this is going to get slowly exponentially harder because I am down a workstation each time I place a guy inside. You out of this one. Can you please go connect to that other station? And let's use some bait in there. Sir? Come on over. And then this one. We're just about there. We're going to hide and seek. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Yeah, I think Fantastic Sherlock Fox has a good read of people, and he knows who is definitely the type of community member that we are looking forward to having as part of our amazing group here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I think I've got a bunch. I don't want to push it too far when it's bedtime. I'm going to just head over and see if that other librarian is still hanging out outside or if I've lost him entirely. Nope, he's still hanging around. Perfect. Now, can I do this with 3? Shall we find out? Where's the boat? Boat.
Hello?
Okay. Hello. Hello. Welcome on in, Mr. Poppins. How are you? Weirdly enough, I was thinking about your alter ego today. Or at least the character. And couldn't get it out of my head. Sort of odd. Sorry, buddy. No boat for you. No bed for you, sorry. Come on for a boat ride. There we go. So as you can see, we're moving villagers today. I'm glad you guys are all here. We are rocketing through some of the geek outs for the day, so I'm just going to try and shift this one. Whoa, whoops, wrong one. Here we go. And Scrublord is the first tier. Nope, Mr. Al was the first tier. Beat Scrublord to it. Nice. So we're attempting to move librarians. And it's going a little slower than I originally thought, but the boating actually is more reliable, unless I get stuck on the walls. So we're making some progress. 2 sketch comedy shows. Been a while since we've had that question, and I can think of, well, 2. Easy. Ha! Duke Nukem. Wow, it's been a while since I've heard that one. You can be the first who was here today. Sure, why not? That's okay. Or the question is, are you first for next Tuesday's stream? Benson knows. Benson knows the classics. That's the right way to take it. If you're looking for other ones, we've got Modern, we've got Saturday Night Live. And there's always, they had the Your Show of Shows or the Sid Caesar Comedy Hour. That worked as well. I forgot about In Living Color. I would say Whose Line does not, but so, let's see what else we got similar. I mean, we have Monty Python. It's a good one. What else have we got? It's funny when you think about it. There's actually quite a few sketch comedy shows, and I didn't realize it. But Carol Burnett's a classic that you're never going to get me to think of every time. Harvey Korman for the win. Carol Burnett for the win. Ah, no worries. No worries. I'm a Monty Python fan. Not fanatic, just fan. And so that's definitely on my list. What have we got? Oops. All right, are you, sir, close enough? You'll go inside. Yes, excellent. Okay, so we've got a bunch of librarians, that's good. Can I get any more? You grew up in the old... Me too! I loved reruns. I know it sounds really ridiculous, or syndication, but Carol Burnett is just so classy. Yeah, I think I'm going to need some more lecterns, because I don't think I can do it on 3. That's a little bit much to ask. And if I don't have a golem, I'll be surprised. You need your attention. Come and listen to me for a bit. No, I need you to go the other way. Hey, listen to me. Thank you. No, listen to me. Getting them out is a bit of a challenge. Come on, buddy. You need a workstation. You gonna go find yourself a workstation? You have to be able to path close enough. There you go. That's what we need. Actually, I need more workstations, so I need to get the attention of another one. How many do we have left? Let's see, we've got 1, 2 left. Excellent. So if I can get this guy's attention. Hello. I need some bookshelves from you, sir. Oh, that was not what I intended. That's okay. We have more, but that was not quite what I meant. Slabs. Never remember which one it is. Slabs, okay. I can put the blocks away. We'll be able to do this with 8, so we should be okay. But I need to make sure I've got some more emeralds just in case. Just a little bit of 8. There we go. Anybody else out? Anybody else? If I can get the last 2, that would be nice. Let's get everybody outside. Where is this one? Would you stop talking to him? Come on. Buddy. I need you over here. Come on. Perfect. I love streaming, but I miss the mom and pop rental stores. Oh, I know. Every Disney made movie. I will admit that the price of Disney Disney Plus these days is quite the ripoff. On the other hand, it's only a ripoff in terms of what you consider you're going to watch in a month, right? If you take a look at it from the standpoint of that you would actually spend more over time with these separate flicks, then it ends up working. Had I put 2 and 2 together, my brain would have remembered not just a boat, but 3 boats. Come on, boat, go somewhere. Do I have... I will to make this more complicated than necessary. And I know I've got a gazillion tables inside the castle. I just can't be bothered at the moment. Okay, and this one, I need boats for everybody. Wow. Not batting 1,000 on that one. It would be amusing if you could make a dirt boat. Or a wool boat. That'd be kind of fun too. 1, 2. That should be all I need. This. Take those. That. All right. That'll work. Okay. So now I've got 2 out of the 3, and the third guy is just being a goofball. Let's remove 1 station and see what happens. Buddy? You gonna go over there, or am I gonna boat you from over here? Okay, I'm gonna boat you from over here. No, that's not how life works, bud. Come here. Okay, I'll take that. Sure. Okay, so that's 2. Now I can take off these. And I have to move and reset this one. I need you at least up here. Fine, I'll sleep. We can do. You want to go that way, do you? You can have your own boat, bud. Right there. Go ahead, have a boat. Enjoy. There we go. Alright. We'll start with this guy because he's farthest back. What are we looking for? Oh. What have we got? Entertainment shows. TMZ entertainment tonight. Okay, we're good. Like, nope. Out. Oh, pulp magazine characters. Ooh. I'm not even sure we'd want to qualify as a pulp magazine these days. We're talking like Mad? 'Cause all I can think of out of that would be like White Spy and Black Spy. And that was just because they're colors, right? Pulp magazine characters. No idea what they're talking about there. Yeah, I'm taking the streamer's privilege, skipping it. What do we got now? Ugh. Enjoy, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Ooh, Doc Samson in the Shadow. Interesting. I didn't realize they were magazine characters. That's awesome. And I'll be honest, big hairy guy, I don't know who Doc Samson is. I know the Shadow, but I knew him as an old-time radio character, actually. We only need 2 dystopian societies. Oh, yeah, I guess that's a good one. Yeah, I hadn't thought about Dick Tracy. The latest death, I'll explain those in a second. There's probably, yeah, there's another one over there, Old Death. I haven't deleted those. Right after I logged out last night, literally, we raided into the Roy Tankins, and I turned around, pretty much, and boom, creeper. I'm like, oh, you're kidding me. So, I had slept in the monastery, so it wasn't a big deal to run back. And no, actually, it wasn't a monastery. It was like just a little bed over here. So I respawned like literally right in the mess. Came back and found myself staring down a zombie who was wearing half my gear, a covered zombie, as in like he had his own armor, and a pair of creepers, and I can't remember what else. There was some other dude. So it really wasn't going all that well. While I was fighting off the zombie that had my gear, thankfully I got my sword, but I was trying to hit the zombie with the gear, and unfortunately then, next thing you know, boom! There goes another creeper. So yeah, and then that was actually after I hadn't noticed that apparently I'd blown up a 3rd time, which is probably where my totem went. So yeah, between 2 creepers and the zombies that got me, it was not a happy scene. But after that 3rd death, I said, forget this, and managed to get into the church. Or into the monastery building, so I used one of the beds there, because it was a lot safer. Made everybody go away, but apparently the zombie who'd been wearing my elytra was not also wearing my helmet, so that worked in my favor. Oh, you are gonna have a problem. You always do. Move. Thank you. So we've got 2 more to go, and then we're done. Which is not bad. Okay, let's see if I can get more of you over this end. This 1, 2, 3, 4. What have I got? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I don't need, that's 8. And 1 is 9. I see what I'm doing. Okay, let's do it this way. This way, I only have 7, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Put that one. Put this one. This one. Go find a new one, buddy. And that one. Alright, so you guys are all over there. That's safe. Safe enough. So we'll get the other 2 guys. And I have to eat. Eat, 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 eat. Oh, okay. Reminds me of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, when you put it that way. Who Doc Samson was. I totally would have read that. Like, the thing is, I'm not even sure what a pulp magazine was. I guess it's like the equivalent today of the teen mags that you get for girls and, I was gonna say for guys, but there isn't really much for teen magazines for guys. Not in the whole, like, fashion and makeup and girls kind of thing when there. It's probably because, without putting too fine a point upon it, by the time girls are into looking at cute guys and makeup and stuff, for the most part, in a big way, guys are into magazines that probably they'll be into for the rest of their life, assuming they're allowed to buy them. These days, it's the internet. So sometimes I wonder if teen magazines are really only around simply because the people reading them may not actually have access to internet phones or something like that yet. Yeah, I was quite an Alan Quartermain fan for a long time. And I'll admit, as cheesy as the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen movie was, very, very cheesy, I quite liked Sean Connery in it. I think he does good, or did good, with those types of characters. Did well. Good, great grammar. Yeah, he did well with those types of characters. So, I also admit one of my other favorite roles of his was playing Indiana Jones' father. Totally. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I mean, if you think about it, Doc Samson and Alan Quartermain, they would have been sort of interchangeable. But on the other hand, it's like DC and Marvel comics, right? That they don't. They're kind of like oil and water, and there are a lot of possible replacements for some of them, for some of the characters. Alright, so after we get the monks? Yeah, well, I mean, that's the goal. But after we get the librarians into the monastery in lieu of monks, the aim at that point is to breed them up. And I'm not going to, I know this is going to sound frustrating to some people, I am not going to zombify and cure them. It doesn't make their prices cheap, but we have... Yes, there's a bridge in between, but we have easy ways of getting iron. We have easy ways of getting emeralds from that. We have easy ways of doing a lot of things. So I don't think we actually need to have yet another zombified area just to make things super cheap. Like, it didn't seem necessary to me. Bud, really? There, now you can't go anywhere. Lose this one. Find yourself a new one, please. Okay, so I'm counting librarians. Oops. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I've got one waiting. That's 7. That should be everybody. And then I've got 1 cleric. So then I just need to bring carrots. Lots and lots of carrots. And get them to go upstairs where all the beds are. That'll be interesting. And it's bedtime. At some point, these guys are going to have to find their beds. So I can bait them around inside, but it's no point in doing it outside. Ooh, I'm now very, very curious. I would love to know what comic book that was. I find it interesting that nowadays there's such a difference between comic books and graphic novels. Whereas, as far as I understand it, when they first started, graphic novels were really collected works of comic books. And that's as I understood it, so I could be incorrect. I mean, it's not like it was basically an illustrated book for grown-ups. That's what's often coming out now. It's illustrated books for older people. Some of the graphic novels, don't have as much wording, but I do like that. I like them. Blah blah, I can't even think today. What I was trying to say didn't come out great. But anyways, where I'm heading to it from there is one of the sets I would like to try and collect at some point, just because I'm a nerd that way, is I would like to try and get my hands on some of the Classics Illustrated. So it's basically classic books where the vast majority of the text is actually in the graphic novel. And it's illustrated very heavily, of course. But it's a great way to get youth reading classic books. And I mean, classic books aren't the be-all and end-all, so I will say that. I am biased, but they're not the be-all and end-all. It's just that some of the classic books, they're going to end up reading them in school anyways, so it's kind of nice to get them on the kick, because some of the pieces are very period style. So in other words, books that we have now, some of the books that we actually have now are very, I guess, stylistically limited. Oh, excuse me a second, just need to do a quick cough for a scratchy throat. And I'm going to follow that with a hydrate for everybody.
2, 4, 6, 8, everybody hydrate!
There we go. Oh, I guess I can actually... Cheers! Actually drink the coffee. Alrighty, so, pardon me. Classic books are classics for a reason, but they're also written in different ways. So, for example, like we have modern classics, and what I mean by that is books like, say, Orwell's 1984. But then there's other books that are more classic than that. Things like Pride and Prejudice. And no, that's not the zombies version. You know, there's like, we've got Christmas Carol and Nicholas Nickleby and on it goes. Where it stops, no one knows. So we've got all of those. But, hello, can you please not get stuck like everybody else? Sir? Thank you. The way I've placed the, what do you call it? There we go. The way I'd placed the trapdoors would not have allowed me to... Oh, that one would have. Okay, most of them wouldn't allow me to let him in. But I think it's just because they become less than 2 blocks high. So we have... It has 7 librarians, 8 stations, and a water thing. Or a... Sorry, ocean brewing stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We've got all of those guys. Excellent. Pardon me. So I need carrots. Not bad. We did this in about an hour and a half. When I started out, it really, to me, looked like it was going to be far worse of a job. I think I got lucky with some of the boating bits because the bridge we were going to get stuck. I have to clean that up, by the way. The bridge we were going to get stuck coming off of the pathed section onto the mud and such. But by the fact that we came off of a half slab right above it, I had caught enough air. So this type of lip here wasn't a problem in the end. It's interesting. It's one of Fantastic Sherlock Fox's favorite books and television series, miniseries and such, is the Pride and Prejudice. And he seems to collect copies of Pride and Prejudice like I collect Sherlock Holmes, which is to say a lot. But that said, not everybody... I haven't met a whole lot of guys that like Pride and Prejudice. It's kind of a... can be a girl thing because it's got a romance story to it. Okay. Aha. We have an opportunity. Okay. So I need beds. Lots of beds. Where would I put the bed box? In my inventory. That would make sense. Anyways, where I was going with that, as I got distracted, as usual. Let's see, okay, these will be mine. Let's go with 3 of each. I think that's what I've got for workers. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, yeah. So let's go with those. And I'm going to need lots of dirt. All right. Can I, buddy, can you please go in? Thank you. Go, 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 go. Go. Okay, what have we got? You are, darn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm missing 2. I used to have 3 of each in here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm missing an armorer. I don't know where he got to. Appears to be completely absent. If need be, we'll breed up another one. Unless... 6. Yeah. I don't know who this guy is who's just floating around out here. So I may actually, by mistake, have 4 of one and 1 of something else. Okay. What are you? Looking around. 1, 2. Yeah, I might have 4 of something. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna make it look like I care. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with dark on the other side, just because I can. 1, 2, 3. Dude, you're standing in the way. 1. Fine to be in the way then. Great social commentary. Oh, for sure. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy that sort of thing. I know a lot of people don't, so that's where I was going with that assumption, but there's a lot of people that have it. Yeah, there's a couple other ones that they're re-releasing the book just to add zombies, and I just think that's kind of dumb. So in this case, I need everybody to go to bed. I need you not to come out the door. So... Uh-oh, that's not gonna work. This one and that one. There. There's an easier way to block it. Just put a carpet in there, then they can't get out. Alright, what I need, carrots. I'm gonna have a problem because I'm gonna run out of carrots, weirdly enough. I had a carrot farm that was done by a villager. And then I dug it up to turn it into a wheat farm because we needed a lot of thatch. And now that I don't really need as much thatch, I only have 9 stacks of carrots, so that's not going to work too well at the other side. But so it is what it is. All right, let's put those away. This is compost feed. Rather useless fishing rod. Stone block. Why do I have stone blocks? I don't remember digging those up. Oh, I do remember digging those up. That was from... Yeah, okay. That was from digging out the hole over by the pumpkin farm. Okay, these 3 belong over here. So I need to know... This is where free can comes in useful. Boop. You, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, okay, at least you're in the same room. I can handle that. Okay, where is the last one? Buddy, where'd you go? Nope, that's not it. What are you? You're a mason. Do I not have Fletcher, Shepherd, farmer. Huh. I thought I had 3 of each. Alrighty. That's odd. I'm gonna go back in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm missing 2 of those guys. And what did I actually have in there? Three, 3, and 3. Yeah, so I'm missing 2 armorers. They've just gone AWOL. I bet you they probably got out and I didn't notice and locked them somewhere. And then they got zombified and toast. Okay, so that group is done. Oh, huh. I only have 1 farmer, so you can have 1 bed. Let's put you over here. I will keep breaking it. Oh, nope. That's what I thought would happen. Dude, nope, you can't have it. Sorry. Ha. So, this guy, you come out. You out. Yeah, you come out. 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 Thank you. There. You can have a bed. Move, please. Thank you. Move. You can't. Dude. You can't put a bed there if... Perfect. Excellent. Alright. Hey, buddy, there's a reason you can't go there. Okay, Mason and... What was that other guy? Mason and Fletcher and... That's Fletcher. And the other one, let's see. Mason, Fletcher, and Shepherd. That's what I've got in here. Okay, perfect. You two can fight over 1 bed. Let's see. I'm gonna have 2 of each, so let's split that. If I can get them to link correctly, then I'll be happy, right? Oh, I put a brown one. Shoot. That's what I wanted to do. Come on. Hello. Not critical. This way. This way. Oops. I got that wrong. Ooh. All right. 1, 2. Skip 1 under the torch. Skip 1 over here. Skip 1 over there. Yeah, that'll work. And there's no second level. Second level's for me. All right, Broadchurch. Yeah. I don't know. I always wonder if Fantastic Sherlock Fox would be into that sort of stuff if I wasn't. But I do a lot of... Yeah, Kedfile is the theme of this base. Sherlock Holmes is my other favorite one. Father Brown and Miss Marple, Hercule Poirot. James Herriot was not a detective, though. Not exactly. James Herriot was a vet. He's the vet from All Creatures Great and Small. Okay, I think I've got most of this figured out, so I can come and breed up more people. Did I take all the beds from this one? Yes. So I think if I have it right, I think these guys are all sorted into the various places I wanted them to be. Except the farmer, maybe, because I just want to give him a white bed instead. Nope. Dirt farmer, you get a brown bed. Sorry, bud. Just realized that. That's kind of silly. Alright. The dirt farmer's the only one that's got to go back and get his bed. So then I've got carrots, I've got lecterns. What do I not have? I don't have more cleric stations. Yeah. James Harriet was good TV. Exactly. I was mentioning earlier that I'm not a huge fan. Well, I liked the TV series quite a lot, but I'm not quite sure why, because the two sort of partners in the two partners in the vet business with James Harriet's character, or the character of James Harriet, those two partners, the actors that played them played roles I did not enjoy. For example, one of them played what I personally happen to think is possibly the worst old school Doctor Who. And some people just call him Celery Guy. And then the other guy who played a partner in that business happened to be the same one who played, what's it called? One of the ministers for magic in Harry Potter. And it's not just that he played the role that I was not a fan of. It's that the way he played the role, I didn't particularly like it. But I loved the show that he had been in, like the All Creatures Great and Small. So I don't know. Sometimes you get roles that fit people and sometimes you don't. Or you get roles that don't fit people. Part of it is he did such a, oh, it's so touch, shoot. Okay. Sometimes you get such a brusque job with some of these characters. So, do we need to put it back? I, unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, need a few picks I can waste. I'm not going to waste them all today. Hello, sir. What are you? I think I need you. Yeah. Silk touch. No, sorry. That's what I don't want. Not this time around. Usually I do, but not this time. Hey. Where are you going? I'm trying to shop and you walked away. Efficiency 1. What's yours? Efficiency 3. Well, of course, I'll take 2 of those. And a short one. Murphy's Law. Oh well, that'll work. I only need 1 really anyways. Okay, a little bit of cobblestone here to make some of the brewing stands, so I won't be here all day. Peter Davison as Doctor Who gives us a delightful trivia that David Tennant's father-in-law also played Doctor Who. Very, very true. Very, very true. And aside from reprising his role as, their role as a doctor in another episode, like, 5 doctors or something like that, or having the doctors meeting each other, that David Tennant is the only one, as far as I know, who's actually been asked back after they've had a regeneration. So that's another one of those interesting ones. I will say that, unfortunately, I thought that David Tennant's Doctor almost fit the American stereotype of Doctor Who doctors a little too easily. What I mean by that is that if you take a look at American Hollywood and American television, unless there's a character reason for a person to not be handsome, the American television people tend to be better looking than the ones for British television on the whole. You could take a look at a lot of those actors and say, okay, well, you know, they look a lot like your average British public because... Oh, there was a boat. Oh well, whatever. But I mean, they've got, you know, bunny-shaped heads, or they've got very thick lip, or they've got, you know, more of a grizzled, slightly wrinklier vision. Like, you'll find more older actors being able to keep their roles in British television than you will American ones, which is a shame, a right shame. That could be part of the reason I'm drawn to British television more, because they're not all, people there aren't always so pretty. Let's see, I don't need all of this, so let's put away. These are for mining. Need one of those. Let's put sticks, because I can always make more. Split that up. There we go. If I have wood, then I can make more sticks. Well, true, there is a wider selection on this side of the pond. But I mean, things like, for example, when you put in a really good looking version of Cracker, it didn't necessarily work. Now, I'm not saying that, that I was not a fan of, oops, 31, 2, there we go. That I was not a fan of Robbie Coltrane. I actually quite was. My thought on that, there we go. My thought on that is that when they made the American one too good looking, it didn't work for me. So yeah, that's my crazy little thought for the day. So my headcanon says that Americans are just, their television and stuff just tends to be too good looking. Okay, shulker boxes, lanterns. Right, okay. I was just trying to figure out why is there no sticks in there, and it was just because there actually is a chest for once. Or not a chest, sorry, a table. He did. He definitely did. For sure. Robbie Coltrane is just awesome, generally. Okay, I know for a fact I have a... Oh, shoot. I have a gazillion... beds up here. A gazillion beds in the monastery, so I don't need to have more. What is the date? Okay. Which means I just have to kite those librarians. Oh, actually, I can't lock anybody in. Did I bring... What's in here? Okay, I've got some books and I've got some emeralds. That should do for starters. So we'll have to see what we can do on the other end. And I've got the carrots. It's time to populate. Well, I mean, here's the thing. If you think about... I'll even take Benson's example. Actually, that's perfect. And I need a tree in here. I keep forgetting to get a decent tree. Here. I don't know why I have a flower, but I had one lonely flower, so there's a flower for now. If you think about Benson's example, actually, she likes the Law and Order series of shows for the most part. Now, there may be exceptions, so I acknowledge that. Oh, okay, dude. How do I want to do this? Because I don't want them sleeping on the beds on this side. I guess I better take them out the other door. Nope. You cannot go out there, because I said so. Do you guys not know where your beds are? They're freaking out because they don't know where their beds are. Okay. This way. Yes, I know, it's long-winded. I might have just tear through the wall. It's probably the best. I want them up here. But I don't want to have lecterns up here. I want the lecterns down elsewhere because they're going to try to connect to them. See? And they might even only end up in this space. We may never have them wandering the whole building, so we'll just have to see how that goes. And house. Yes. So if we take, for example, the first Law & Order series, which was literally Law & Order, and... Oh, we're not going to path through here. Let's just take this out for now. There, that'll have to do. If we take the first series, there's definitely not a whole lot of great-looking people in that. I mean, they did a good job of having, say, your homeless folks or whatever, looking, you know, messy, dirty, whatever. Or some of your criminals look ugly. But the cops, for the most part, we had one good-looking gentleman when they had the younger, darker toned. And then they're all trying to get through. Haha! Enjoy! Push! I can't even get through. What the heck? Guys! Wow. Come on. Okay, how do I do this without... Yes, I know, I want to take out the door, but I don't want to hit you. There. Alright, but they had the younger guy, and then they had a gentleman who, back in his younger days, actually was quite handsome. Please don't stand on those. I have to figure out how to make that not happen later. Okay, so I can close that up. And what have we got in here? We have... somewhere in here, we have a lonely cleric. Oh, no, we got two of them went back. You found your way full circle. Lucky you. Yeah. Well, there we go. I keep getting partway through. I mean, House is... he's one of the better looking Brits. And yet Hugh Laurie's been one of the better looking Brits back in the day. But then his sidekicks and the lady who runs the hospital are all American good looking.
Hello.
Right?
Hello.
Whereas you get in contrast some of the ones in the British TV series. I'm trying to think of some little ones. Because I keep thinking the old ones and not the new ones. We had like A Touch of Frost, for example, which is a good one. It worked. Good afternoon, Zero. Good to see you. How are you doing today? I'm at the point now where I'm just about ready to like flip a coin on Wednesdays to figure out who do I raid into? Who do I raid into? Because we get the same awesome story, regardless of whether I raid Zero or whether I raid Leroy. So often what I've been doing is taking a look at who's got very slightly lower numbers and sending people that direction. That's true. That's true. But if they had, I don't know how to explain it. Australians also have a look, but their look is a little bit more British in terms of like some of their television programming. Then again, who wants to work for Murdoch? I mean, honestly. Okay, so recapping for people who have been hanging out, we have managed successfully, sort of, to get 7 librarians, 5. So 7 librarians and 1 cleric over from the castle into the monastery. And now I'm trying to encourage them to go find beds, which is being a little bit less than useful because their beds are on the 2nd floor and their workstations are on the 1st floor. But I will need to have them breed. And if they don't find the beds, we got no babies, right? We're not going to get any younger ones. And I don't know why these guys are here because they found lecterns and then they ran off again. So I don't know why they did that. Oh, yeah. Don't know. Don't really care. What I think I'm gonna do is get a big tree. It's probably the easiest one. And it's just get them milling about in here. Then I'll have to find everything. Wednesdays are lots of fun. The schedule I used to raid into has shifted around an awful lot. And so when I found a great place to go and you guys are a lot of fun, then I'm headed out there. One of the things I want to compliment Zero on is that Zero and Leroy Tankins are very good at taking some time to talk to their chat in addition to co-streaming with one another, whereas quite a lot of co-stream pairs or more have trouble with that. So I used to every couple of weeks raid into Griffin Prime because he was doing group bingo. Trees, that's what I came for. He was doing group bingo, but unfortunately, oh, that's not good. There we go. But unfortunately, when doing group bingo, he is just so busy that he's got no time whatsoever to talk to chat, and that's great, but I think people like to be appreciated. So that's part of why I stopped doing that one. And then I don't play Among Us. I actually dislike Among Us as a game, just my personal take on it, which means that the alternate Wednesdays when they're playing Among Us, it's even less reason for me to go. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I was thinking about this last night. Zero and Leroy were trying to make a Java iron farm last night, and I was going, why are you guys making it so hard on yourselves? Mine's not the world's best solution, but it seems to be functional, so every time I build, I usually use this design, which is dead simple. So the idea, I use beds and workstations just because it means that if the villagers get out, they have bait to come back. But I've got slabs on the corners, because that, if I turn on, can I get hitboxes? Let's see. Oh, nope, they're not going to show. Shoot. I have some sort of mod conflict there. But anyways, when the villagers are down on the corners, it's the only time they don't see the zombie. But during the day, they keep moving, so they see the zombie and get scared. At night, by having the trapdoors down like that, between that and the slab corners, when the villagers are looking down, they're looking for their beds, and it's just enough that they calm down and don't see the zombie and actually go to bed. So it resets the sleep on its own. I don't have to worry about it. But then if I do have to do something where I need to block off the zombie, it's not much for me to pop open one glass piece and flip the trapdoor, or sometimes I'll pop open a lower section and flip the trapdoor. But yeah, they've all got workstations and they've all got beds. And I've got 4 just because I don't need 4, but they that allows me to trigger the conversational golems in addition to the fear golems. I think you need 4 for the conversational ones. And then up here, it's very similar to the design that the boys used last night. You know, you guys have all seen this before. Wash everybody down to the corner with a lava blade. And we have stuff floating over there which suggests that my single catch chest, which I usually manage to keep on top of, I'm apparently overdue and it's full. But it helps. So yeah, that's the format that I tend to use every single time. And then in this case I carpeted because I wanted to. But usually I take a look and I go 8 blocks out and just path it. It's like dirt simple. And then that way the golems will be guaranteed to spawn inside the box. And of course we've got slabs and stairs and whatever to make it look, or to be non-spawnable up top. I was under the impression you only needed 4. What I mean by conversational golems is that if you have 2 villagers that can actually... Yeah, so gossip farm, that's exactly it. So Stormy, how many did you need? Was it 3 or was it more than that? Because I thought we only needed 4 for a gossip farm, but you only need 3 for a scare farm. Well, in any case, even when I block these, this guy, if I let these villagers talk during the day, I'll still get golems. So that's why I thought it was 4. And that's without And that's without them being able to see the zombie at that point. But in any case, it works. And I don't use a breeder just because I can often throw carrots at these guys, and as long as I have one block open, the little guys escape. And that's fine by me, because then they grow up elsewhere. Or the other thing too is if they end up growing up in here by mistake, I've only got 4 beds and 4 workstations. So once I open up a bigger slot, they'll all get out, but the guys who want workstations will go back. So it works in that sense as well. And the only kicker on that one is you have to make sure the ground underneath is solid. So this season was a bit of a pain because I had to go under and make sure that I was solid farther down. Yeah, the reason I go with 4 is literally just because it's got space for 4. That's really all it is. I don't need 4, but I mean, hey, it's a square. Why not, right? And I did not bring... Guess what Dylan just went and put away? Yay! Okay, let's see. Do I have torches? Yes, I have torches. That'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not a right or wrong, but it was funny because the guys were chasing around golems last night, and I was thinking, isn't there another way to do this? But watching them, because I would like to not always use that design. It would be nice not to always use that design. So the reason I hope that the librarians and such don't find this side is just because this is the section that's supposed to be the layperson staff that aren't actually the monks. So I don't particularly want them to sleep on that side. I would like Bedrock to get the Java mechanics with regards to the fact that I can have that village over there, like, pardon me, map, I'll do map-wise, so that I can have my iron farm right here, but then I can still have all my villagers running around literally, like, right outside. And I only have to worry about where the golems spawn. And then, of course, I pathed, and then grassed, well, not grassed, moss carpeted everything, just to keep the golems from that were coming from these other conversations from spawning. Shazam. Okay. Let's see what I think of this one. Kind of off-center. It'll do, though. It's natural enough. I guess I didn't need it to be 4 blocks high. A bit tall. It'll do. It'll do. Yes, gossip. Yes, so in essence, I don't have a farm that I can turn off altogether unless I'm doing something at night when the villagers are asleep, right? And I've got then I can block up the zombie, and then while they're asleep, there's nothing going on. But with the daytime one, what I had done last season was I added a piston underneath it for being able to control when the zombie was up and down, which I had put on a daylight sensor rather than worrying about sightlines, like as in self-monitoring sightlines. And the advantage of doing it that way is just it gave me a speed control. So when the zombie was visible, I got more golems. When the zombie was not visible, I got fewer. So it was kind of helpful, but it was just a speed system. And I went over there and complained about how full it was and didn't do anything about it. Oh well, whatever. So I need, while I'm over there... Hello, kitty. We have ourselves a golem. Conversational golem. Which room did you spawn in? Probably, oh, lordy, you're upstairs. Okay. So this one, yep. All right. Well, I guess we've just come to the world of, have you ever seen a monastery with carpet on the floor absolutely everywhere? That's okay. We'll end up with a yard full of golems down by the trees anyways. Can't win. Can't win. What I actually want out here is I'm going to go back and get myself a bell out of storage and hide it in the tree. I can. It makes the beds float funny, so I was trying to avoid that, but you make a very good point. I can do that. I just figured carpet would be lower profile, at least in the dorm rooms, but you're right, that would be slightly more realistic. Okay. I think I only need one, because I'd rather them congregate around the tree than in the building. And I will at some point, like I did last season, I will at some point in this tower section down here build a, what do you call it, an actual bell out of like chunks of gold. Okay, where is the approximate center? Here, there. Let's do this from underneath, that's probably smarter. Blocks to stack up, there we go. You've really enjoyed this stream? Well, I'm glad. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Some streams work well and some streams not so much, and I'm glad this is one of the ones that worked well. You know, everybody's always trying to improve their content. Okay, so if I can... Does this have Silk Touch? Yes. I want it to be Silk Touch. So I can hide this. At least for my sanity. And it probably won't actually be any good to have put a bell in here. But it's an experiment I want to try. And just see what happens. I've got a bell up in there. Then I put a couple leaves. And it's probably not going to do squat. Also because it's too high. But I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, I left the wood up top. Oh well, that's fine. I'd love to give you some carrots, buddy. Unfortunately, no go, I'm afraid. Why are you guys all hopping around being crazy people? Hmm? Aha. Yes, sir. Keep on going. Go find... Oh. Can you path to a bed? Can you? Can you? Here, let's open this door. You're on the bed. Okay, this is a weird floor. And the reason it's a weird floor, is you can see... Come on, let's get out of my own head. Oh, yeah, we've got a gap in the middle.
Hello.
So I need to figure out how to handle that. But in the meantime, I have enough beds that I'm going to just give them all my carrots for kicks and see what they do with it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright. Hello, by the way. Sorry I missed your hop in tiz, I apologize. Yeah, no, that's cool. I appreciate the thoughts out loud. Definitely appreciate that. The other thing I'm wondering about is, do we know... I wanted something less visible, but I like the angle of the lecterns. So pulling lecterns out wasn't necessarily the best idea. I can maybe put them at the heads of beds up top and change this so it's not really lecterns. But I was actually wondering if string would keep them off. I've never tried. Okay, guys. Here, take that. Somebody. Okay, can we take another one? That should be enough to keep you guys interested. If you can find beds. Let's try one more. That's it. Okay. I just heard more carrots. Where are you going with those, sir? Okay, he's probably the one guy that has not found himself a lectern yet. There's only 6 in there. Oh, nope, they are finding the beds. Because we got short stuff. That's good. But short stuff is going... Interesting. But short stuff is going to need a... Aha, you found a bed. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Excellent. And I'm not intending to catch cats, but I guess we could have monastery cats. I really don't particularly care. Let's put these back. 1 and 2, and I can finish the ladders. Oops, not that one. Don't want a ladder on the bottom, or we'll have librarians climbing up the walls. Probably will anyways, but then they just stand around on the top and do nothing. Aren't you going to jump on the bed? Aha. Okay. There's 2 of them. Good. We've got a couple of kids. Excellente. So, where am I going to put the lecterns? Because they're going to need jobs. Actually, I'd rather have them wander around in the main building. Let's just put them out there. Again. I have more cats than I know what to do with. I'm probably going to building pews in here like I did last season. I think that would look quite nice. And have storage. But I mean, this isn't meant to be my main base. It's supposed to be other building. And I'm going to have to breed up more of those guys. Let's see, what if I move this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll help with that. Let's see if we've got those, and then librarians. I want to put the pews in between the pillars, so I think I'm just going to put these in front so that they're not in the way. That was not intentional, but it works. All right. Can I get... Yes, I can tear that out. Excellent. Even better. Okay, so we have a lot of spaces to have people if they want working spaces, and we have some of them that have figured out beds. So that's a win. Win all around. Where is the door? You guys will figure out doors on your own. I have to make sure the external ones, anything that goes outside, is on the off angle. Anything that goes inside needs to be on direct. I might even just take out the inside ones altogether. Did I? No, I did not. I was going to ask if I brought anything that I could light somebody on fire with without them noticing. But I don't know if golems get upset if you light them with a thing. That doesn't help anybody. Okay, this didn't work, but I'm not taking down the whole tree. There we go. This one. I wonder if they can pass through stairs. Experiment time. I think they're gonna have to be able to see this, which is a problem, but I'll find out. Hi guys. Where'd you go? Oh. Just opened the door and then ran off. Alright. So until they grow up, there's not a whole lot I can do. Hello. Oh. Hello. Cats. Okay, so let's see what we can do with the floor. Apparently not much. They now have a place to stand. Hello, excuse me. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I remember that song. That was so much fun. I didn't want to grow up. I actually did want to hang out at Toys R Us. But, at least in Canada, Toys R Us was cooler back then. In the 80s and 90s, it was so much cooler than it is now. They had shelves and shelves and shelves of alphabetically sorted board games, and, ooey. Nope. I don't even know why. Why do I have a dark oak trapdoor? What did I steal it from? That's not good. I don't know what it came from. Okay, I guess we'll step down into the room. Wasn't going to. Hello. Can I have my... Thank you. Good, I didn't fall off the ledge. They used to have all kinds of like alphabetically sorted games and lots of toys, and now it's actually kind of just sad, to be honest with you. It's pretty lame. The other thing is, I don't remember bringing a slab in here, so I don't know where this oddball slab came from either. So I don't know what I've done. Something is missing. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Yeah, the American Toys R Us is, as I understand it, is gone. Or, well, for practical purposes, it's gone. We still have it in Canada. And they've expanded to being Babies R Us, which we made liberal use of when we had our kids. But, yeah, it looked weird. Well, yeah, exactly. You had didn't bring any extra parts when you started working on the engine, but suddenly... For some unknown reason... By the way, I have paranoia of falling through the hole, that's why you catch me crouching more than absolutely necessary. But yeah. No sneaky pads for sale yet, at least not that I've heard. You're gonna be stuck on a bed, mister. Oh, I forgot. I didn't even look at not the question. I didn't even look back to see if anybody answered about whether or not you could actually set a golem on fire with a flint and steel, because I didn't bring lava, and I could fly over and get some. Oh, man.
2,
I keep
4,
closing
6,
this.
8, everybody hydrate!
There we go. Oh, it's on a comeback. Well, that's good to hear. The Canadian ones are terrible. On the other hand, we've also got, like, what do you call them now? Calendar Club, I guess? And they used to be just calendars, but now they actually have games, and half the time they've got more of the classic games than Toys R Us does. At least the ones that are any good. On the other hand, they also carry some of the official knockoffs, if you call it that. So, the reason I'm actually letting the beds float is actually for the purposes of having the ceiling underneath not look so weird. But it also means that then I can actually hang lighting off the ceiling, whereas right now I can't, and it has bothered me. Anyways, where was I going? Yes, you can. Excellent! Because I've got flint and steel in my box. I just don't have lava in my box. Did I push you without you getting mad at me? Here, over there. Oops. Working around the beds is annoying, so I probably should just pick them up. But if I actually got villagers finding them, I'm kind of loath to pick them up. You know, me being weird and all that. It's funny, I keep assuming that this is going to have some sort of logical lore reason for things, as in the game is going to function in a way that would make sense. But of course, this is Minecraft. It never makes sense. MOA. Oh yeah, okay. I've never been to Mall of America. It's not something we do up here, but as in like we don't travel to places for malls and such. Some people do. I know it's got more things to it, but the other part of it is we have up here, it's not Mall of America by any stretch of the imagination, but I would say the closest thing that we have experienced up here is called West Edmonton Mall, and they've got a water park and a amusement park, small in both cases. The water park is probably reasonable though, and then almost like wings of, like it's circular, but they have sort of wings of the mall that have different themes to them. So there's one that's very Asian market kind of thing, and then there's sort of the fashion district and so on and so forth. But they have a really nice Lego store, which is a total blast. Yeah, MOA, Mall of America. I think Fantastic Show Fox might have been there once, just popped his nose in and then left again. It would have been a business trip though. If I could go anywhere again, honestly, nostalgia-wise, if I could go anywhere on a vacation and expect it to be like I remember it, and that's the big caveat right there, I would probably go to part of Hawaii because I kind of wanted to be able to share with my kids at some point, like the kitschy concept that Hawaii was. Not necessarily, we're talking like tiki room kind of silliness. Some of the hotels and stuff did that for a very long time, but even some of those type of kitschy events or kitschy places, like on Oahu, there used to be a lovely outdoor international mall. Now, technically, it may still be there, but I say technically because it's nowhere near the way it used to be. Like, you could walk around like an indoor mall for hours and hours and hours, and it was just rows and rows of shops. It's not like that anymore. It's kind of too bad, you know. And then there's the commercial. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. All 4 of you found it. Not bad. Where's everybody else? Where did everybody else go? Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. It looks like a couple of them found beds on the other side. A few of them are trying to go, quote-unquote, home. They're the dumb ones. Which I may have to bait them with beds. Do I have any? I got 2. I can leapfrog. Buddy, you are in a stupid spot. Can you please go over here? And then over there. Go outside. Go, go, go. All right, and then in here, I'm gonna steal your bed again. Okay, now I'm gonna steal your bed again. Go upstairs. Pick a bed, any bed. Not your buddy's head. That's just rude. Seriously, guy's like floating in the window. He's like, good grief, lady, stop stealing. There we go. At least they have gravity on the villagers. Sort of in your bed, rather literally. This way. Oh, can I push you? Apparently not. I can only push you onto the bed. I can't push you through the bed. Alright, that's fine. Okay, let's see if I can get the other ones. Oh, gotta go the long way. Hey, you three. There's one. I know I'm going to need more. Buddy? What are you locked to? I have no idea what there could be locked to. Oh, I do, actually. I do know. Fiddle. That's no good. Those guys are locked to the spare beds in the other build. What's a pain? Fine. I'll sleep the night away then. Yeah, you think you want to go home. Wait till you go find workstations. It's a pain. There was a bug in Bedrock where the villagers would float out of their beds around the sky like some sort of UFO. That would be awesome. Okay, so some of these guys are up top, but they've got beds down below, so we're doing okay. Or not beds, workstations down below. You guys hanging out? Yeah. Hi! Alright. Just a little quicker. Oops. Hello. Not to fall through the floor, please. If I can get this section done. No, don't you push. Pushing and shoving is so rude, sir. Didn't you ever learn anything? If I fix these from below, then I can guarantee nothing's going to fall through. Only dropped one? I thought I dropped two. There's the other one. Hello, kitty. Goodbye, kitty. Kitty is stuck. Oh, no, you're not. You're just being a pain. Where's the hole in the floor? There we are. No, about 3 years. What? Yeah. The villager's not like that one. He's like, no, I want the one I can't have. Please, give me back the one I want. Whoops. Sorry, Kai. I chopped the floor out just as he decided to path to it. Lovely. Why am I seeing... Oh, okay. Not thinking about this correctly. 1, 2, 3. Spleef? Spleef. Sorry. Took me a long time to even figure out what spleef was because I'm still at the stage where I'm learning what yeet means. quite seriously. So some of our scouts say yeet just because, and they know it drives me crazy. They're not even necessarily using it as a verb to yeet somebody. They're quite literally just saying yeet because they can, and they know it drives me nuts. And it's not that I want to, quote unquote, be up on all this lingo. I mean, come on, that makes me sound as old as I am. But if I can figure out what some things mean on a regular basis reliably, I think I'm a little better off. Okay. Let's see. We got half the room done. Are you going to jump through the floor again? That's... Well, okay, the other thing is, I'll be honest, I know I don't normally talk about drugs here, but when I worked in a provincial park near us, it was unfortunately close enough to the British Columbia border, which in Canada was known for being pot province before pot became more legal in the country. Oops. And so it was an interesting place to work. Let's just put it that way. We had... Oh, didn't I drop it down here? Come on. Did I seriously drop it on the other side? So spleef to me was interchangeable with spiff or spliff or, you know, joint. All those sorts of things. Mary Jane, you name it. And so when I first saw people playing spleef, I'm like, pardon me? Sorry, come again? What are you doing? And yeah, it was just dumb. Now that I know that spleef is a game, and there's more to the game than just simply cutting things out from underneath people, but that's the gist of it. Don't push me. I said don't push. You may be bigger, but I'll stand up for myself. So yeah, it took me a while to figure out why people were making spleef zones, and I wonder if you'd really want to do that anyway. But honestly, I'm a fuddy-duddy when it comes to games. Truthfully, my favorite games in the house are often board games, but then if the kids agree to board games, for some reason that just happens to be when I'm in the mood for card games. You know? I'm that person. Which stinks, because I play a lot of digital games, simply because the board and card games, not just kids will be kids, but in general, you can't always get somebody to play what you want, and when they agree to play, they always end up arguing and fighting. I mean, that's kids for you. Yeah, I was watching one streamer, and I can't remember who it was. I got there by a raid somehow. But they were playing, they called it lava spleef. But it wasn't truly lava. Hello, sir. Little guy. It wasn't truly lava. It was just that every time they did that... Sorry, buddy. He's not going to like me very much. Every time they fell through, it was actually magma blocks underneath. So it was just more annoying. But the rule that this particular streamer had with the people they were playing with was that you were not allowed to eat anything. So it was a very long game, but they played spleef to the death. Yeah. Weird. But hey, no accounting for taste, I guess. He's not gonna like me at all. At least they found beds, so once they're attached to beds, that's a good start. If I can get those other 3 attached to beds, I'll be much happier. But I didn't take away the old beds in time. So, my bad. Yeah, but spleef to the death is one that they were calling it lava spleef just because of the magma blocks underneath. And I guess the original version had actually had lava in it when they were playing it, but I guess the people decided they wanted a longer game that didn't necessarily require respawning and all that jazz. Even though they could respawn right beside it. Whatever. I hope... Yeah, here he comes again. Here comes another one. Just like the other one. But I mean, in all honesty, if it's self-spleef, and you knock yourself through a hole, it's probably something to be embarrassed about rather than celebrate. Unless you're Jade, and you know that somebody like JF Bird will probably make a clip out of it, and it'll come back to bite you at the weirdest times. You know, it's a tough thing if self-spleefing becomes a thing that everybody wants to start avoiding. Exactly, Tiz. I'm still like laughing at / slightly embarrassed by my last gas death in the Nether, because I chickened out. I ran around like a chicken with my head cut off a little bit. Was not paying attention to the fact that the tunnel I was in was like right on a corner where 2 blocks met. So when I clipped into the wall and couldn't get anywhere, I couldn't get into the tunnel because of course you've got the gas shooting at you. So I ended up accidentally going over the corner that dropped me into lava, which was less than optimal, as you can imagine. And I ended up quite dead. But yeah, it was dumb. It was dumb because when I was swimming around, oh, buddy, when I was swimming around in the lava, I got my, no, I'm not trying to wake you up. Just go to bed on a bed, not in the window. Thank you. So when I got, you too. Dude. Okay, fine. Stand in the window. I don't care. So when I finally got, I thought, oh, okay, let's just swim out of this. No big deal. Well, of course, then I go and find out I'm under a ledge, too. So, yeah. I drowned in lava. Fun. Okay, I didn't turn on the heat. No wonder. Hello, kitty. Okay, so this. Empty shulker box. I needed tools. I think that's where I put the piece. Nope. Emergency box. Aha. These are precious when you're stuck, therefore it's in my precious box. There we go. Now, can I set what's-his-face on fire? I'll have another golem pretty soon anyways. Ooh, not when you're on the bed. That's just dumb. Come on. Don't want to set the villager on fire. Move. Let's eat, just in case I have to run. You're saving him from neck pain. He must be under 30. Yep, he's floating. Hey Bob, how are you doing?
Hello there.
Ah. Hey, I didn't mean to wake you up, but that's alright. Dude, you're not on the bed. Oh, and I can't just light you on fire directly. Interesting. I wanted to. Fine. Let's take this back corner and get me going to bed. All right. You like the floor, yes. But if he's up here... There we go. I don't particularly want to burn my floor is the other thing. Oh well. Yes. No, if fire tick is off, it won't spread. I didn't realize it was going to float like that. I was actually thinking it was going to burn through the slab, and I don't have a whole lot of spare slabs with me. So I'm just being lazy, really. That's all it comes down to. Dude, get off the bed. I can't light you on fire if you're on the bed. Now I know. Yeah, I didn't know that, actually. See, tells you how much I put golems on fire. I really hope I didn't accidentally hit you with the bed. That would just be not good for my day. You can move before I try and put out the fire. Yeah. Hey, little buddy. Like, he's just looking at me like, what are you doing? Mobile torch, that's what it is. See? There we go. There we go. So this room is safe now. We're gonna have plenty other places, but this room is safe now. Hi! Alright, so I'm gonna have a bunch, hopefully, of people without jobs. Or a bunch of guys I haven't traded with. Let's move that out of my hand before I start putting other things on fire. Okay, we've only got one of those. And I think I have to go and get rid of the beds again. Which is a pain, but it is. It's a thing. Let's see. Those villagers are very interested in what's going on over there. Yeah. Excuse me for another scratchy throat. We might have a few hydrates this round.
2, 4, 6, 8, everybody hydrate!
Everybody! Yay! Sir, are you... No. No. Alright. They're finding workstations, so this is actually better. We're not great yet, but we'll see what we get. I need to get rid of all of the beds again. Which is too bad, because I thought I actually got everybody triggered properly. I think this is probably the only one I really need to move beds for. Because, yeah, I think it's probably the only one I really need to move beds for. Which is not good. Hey, guys. Are you in or out? Actually. An idea, okay. What do I have here? Slabs. Let's go get some slabs. $22 will do, because I don't need that many. There's nothing in there to sleep on. Okay, let's do this one. Right here. And there, you guys can stay inside. I think those are the only other two I had beds in, right? I think so? Yeah, okay. So that means if I destroy these beds, the other guys will try and go find beds, but they can't get there. Oh, they'll link to it, actually. That's no good. That's not gonna work. I actually have to plug the doors. Sorry, bud. hope that will do the trick, but we'll see. Hazy in Illinois? Yeah. Can imagine. It's very awkward up here, actually. Let me just take a quick look and see what Environment Canada thinks our local value is. So our local value for one of them, I'm gonna read it in the American system right now. It's a little easier than me fighting with getting the Canadian one and converting. Okay, so it says on one of them we are approximately 169, so unhealthy. It's not necessarily unhealthy for everybody, but it's unhealthy. So Canadians only have a scale of 1 to 10 plus, and we're higher than that. That's interesting. So one of the values I was reading says we're in the 169. The other one says 187. So we're dropping. I mean, yesterday we were over 350 in some spots. So not great. Could be worse. Yeah, you're probably in the US. You're probably getting a lot of smoke from the various places blown down in the winds. Okay, let's break these beds. What am I missing? My brain, for one. Do I have a bed box? No, I don't have a bed box. Oh, I do have a bed box. Where did I put it? There. I still don't know why I have one trapdoor. That's a little disturbing. Not even sure what it's from. I'm going to keep hanging on to that trapdoor until I figure out what it's from. The carrots across the bottom, though. You're in the red unhealthy category today? Yeah, we're still red, I think, but we're not in the, like, purples. Yesterday we were very solidly in the two different shades of purple. So that was not ideal. There's still supposed to be a scout hike for us today, but my son's home from school sick, still coughing up a storm, so I don't think he's going. He said no, he didn't want to go, and I was going to push him on it, but it's just not a smart health-wise idea. Okay, what have we got? So I'm carrying beds. That should, I'm hoping, that these other two buildings will be far enough away that the villagers over yonder won't be able to connect to them. Hoping. In more ways than one, yeah. I can see where you're going with that. And I should probably, if I really want them to not be connecting onto beds in the staff zone, I should probably... What are you, and how did you end up over here? Oh, boo. I know what you are. I know what's going on there. Okay. Found the kitchen. Yeah. I'll come back for the rest. Hello, little guy. Ouch. That is working. Okay, excellent. Didn't bring a bed box, did I? Yeah, let's move. Why do I have one lonely? I have no idea why I have one lonely station. All right. I'm gonna go pick up the other ones before they disappear. Good, I had enough. Alright, so no sleeping over there. What is in here that's causing problems? Should be nothing in here. I may have a fisherman or two because I've got a storage room with barrels. I don't know how I got a guy who was neither. There's the fisherman. Okay, what are you? Oh, you found the kitchen. Fiddle. Come on. Where did I put this one? No barrel for you, or no cauldron for you. You can be something else. Once you delink and relink, you can be something else. These will stack. There. Okay. That should, cross my fingers, be everything. I keep thinking, I've got it all! And then I don't. Okay, so if I picked up all the beds, then I should be able to go up here, grab the back corner, and have a sleep. Oh. Is that a bedrock thing then? I've heard if they couldn't see it, they wouldn't link to it. But apparently that's not the case because the bell worked quite nicely. There we go. I get a golem in there, well, tough luck. This I expected. That I can handle. We know what to do with that. It's called moss carpet. And I have a lot of that. But I mean, then I'll end up with them in other rooms and other buildings, and they're going to have that problem anyways. So if I let them stay in here, we might end up with a mobcat situation that'll solve everything. Okay, so what do we have? Do I have one outside? Yeah, I've got one outside as well. Not gonna worry about that either. Okay, so I've got one guy who doesn't know what he's doing, two that don't know what they're doing. Over here. Oops, wrong one. Oh, you went upstairs. Finding them is great to populate for lore reasons, but this is a bigger pain in the bottom than it needs to be. Hey bud, go find a job. I don't want to have to kite you if you become a nitwit, so let's move it. Really? Guys. Like one then the other. Okay. One of these guys is not like the others. Where are you going and what do you want to be? What are you going to be today? I'm following you around on purpose. What do you want to be? Okay, excellent. I can handle that. Hello. Don't really want to carry redstone, so let's let him wander. You two. You're new. That's fun. What do you have? Smite 4. That's expensive, man. Oh, you've already been traded with, right. Paper guy. No, not at the moment. Okay. You guys are fine. I'll let you be. Okay, empty room. This should be an empty room with transit. Okay, we've got transit. It's an empty room up here, right? Right? Good. Okay, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to steal the door. Maybe. Let's do that. Cut your hair. I don't know if he can cut his hair. He doesn't have any. I don't know how they end up stressed that early. Every single villager is born with alopecia. Like, come on. Okay, so I'm going to take out these. There we go. I don't care. That's fine. I just hold something that's a little smaller. Alright, so we've got... People can go walking off the edge, that's fine, or they can go down the stairs like they're supposed to. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. We only have 6 in here. You know, I really should just move those. Then they'll all end up in the church and never go to bed. Okay, I don't need that. Where's the bed box? But the is that where I took... No. Where did I take the... Oh, it's from the precious box. Emergency box, toolbox, eggs. Precious box can have this back for now. Oops, I want the toolbox back because I want to get rid of this piece of stuff. Precious box. 8, 9. Okay, I don't think I could afford any more than that. Let's put these... Oh, that's not precious. In the bed box. I have to put those back later. Put that back later. I think that's all she wrote for now. For junk. Figure out a spot for those later. Alright, so what do we got? So we've got one guy with no job. Doesn't know what he's up to. Couple of those, couple of librarians. Okay, so we're slowly making our way through. Making some progress. The other 2 librarians have still not figured out they need to go to bed. What I may need to do is take a look at the layout of this section here and find a reasonable way of punching through the wall permanently. There we go. Permanently though, so... Maybe I'll go over the door. That'll work. Too many good books. Sometimes I wonder how librarians can sleep at all knowing how much cool stuff there is to read. Yeah, I sometimes wonder if my mother's progression in the strength of her eyewear is related to the fact that as a librarian she keeps wanting to read. She's that kind of person. Just do this because I can, right? Not because I should, but because I can. We'll pretend they can mount them. Actually, that's not going to work lore-wise. Lore-wise, so this one won't work, and this one won't work, and this one and this one won't work. 7 to figure out what to do with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sure, that'll do. And then let's punch a hole through the wall. This is supposed to have a seat, but, yeah. Not so much. That'll do. Okay, now we've got a straight shot going that way. Open up this one. Where are the other guys? Okay, they're all in the center now, so that bell is working at the bottom of the tree, which is nice. What are you doing upstairs? Are you coming down, sir? Do you have a job? Do you have a job? Oh, okay, we've got a little guy jumping. That's fine. All right, and we got golems. Oops. I still don't like the look of this. Two, three, four. Oh, nope, not in front of the windows. 3, 4. Let's go all the way up. Why not? Oh, not there. One more here, maybe? This one. And that one. Guess I will do it this way. I don't like them by the door, but it gives people, they pause, they get jammed up. Okay, sir, dude, go find a bed. Go. Buddy, come here, come with me. That was easier said than done. Okay. Where are the other two? The other two are wandering. Wow. What? Hey. Thank you. No, this way. Dude, come on. I saw that, Sparkle. You go find yourself a bed. One more. One more. Where are you? Two more. Dude, come here. Nope, this way. You used to have a bed, you jumped on it. I'm keeping your attention on purpose. Come on. No, let's go this way. Easier this way. Come on. This way? Nope, this way. Hello. I'm closer. I'm closer. Did you find a bed? Yes, you did. Excellent. All right. Are we full upstairs? Hey. Nope, we got room for everybody. Okay. Almost. Almost there. Do you like the fact that they're figuring out? Okay. I do like the fact that they're figuring out how to get to beds, but they're being a little bit more stubborn than I'd expected. Dude, Come on. We can't have those beds anymore. I told you that. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Bait. Come on, take the bait. It's gonna take forever because I did not sleep, so you need to come and get a bed. I really, really do not want phantoms on my head, please. Come get a bed. I'm not even carrying a bed anymore myself. Let's move. Shoot. Go this way. The fact that I can make him come over to me is really helpful. Nope, this way. Come on. There we go, a little closer. Let's go. Hoping I will see sparkles pretty soon. Come on. This way. Let's go. Excellent. Okay. Did I get everybody? Almost. One left. If I'm lucky, it'll be a straight shot. But lucky is, yeah, I'd better be lucky. Better to be lucky than good. Uh-oh. He went upstairs. That's no good. Dude, need you to go downstairs, please? Come on. You gotta go down. Dude. Oh. Where'd you go? Stop it. Stop it right now. You're trouble. Master Cleric, you are trouble. Come on. Oh! Can't get around that corner. Dude. Go. No. Okay, go. I don't want to hurt you. I want down here. Are you coming? Come on. Through the door. No, 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 no. Okay. It take a little longer than I expected. I'm not lined up to get through the door. It's not going to help anybody. No! Spleef. Spleef. Where did he go now? Of course, now he wants to go where I want him to go. Not quite. Buddy! Dude, come here. You're not a statue. You can't hide from me like that. Come on. Come on. I don't have a boat, you fool. Come here. If I have to, I will lock you up in blocks until tomorrow night. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Take that. Up the stairs. Go. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. Nice try. Go. 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 You coming? Almost there. Come on. Come on. Cleric? No. Come on. Come on. Back we go. Let's get you against a wall. So I will let you out at night. This way. Cleric, come on. This way. Why can't even click you now? The JBT has joined the game. Okay, there we go. We're almost done. Come on, we're 1.5 hours in overtime. So let's see if we can get this going. Come on, dude. Okay, fine. Ah! Find a spot to go stand. I don't care where. That's fine. We're all stuck in the library. I'm okay with that. Move. Oh. How did he get hurt? I'm not even going to ask, but... Okay, I'm asking. What the heck? Where did he come from, anyways? What is that? Stone, stone. Okay, we're good. Alright. So, aside from wanting more baby villagers, we're not doing that bad. Yeah. Okay. We have a couple of extra guys. I can't do that with all the librarians in there. And everybody else. And I have to be careful not to get nitwit, so that'll be even better. Hey Jay, how you doing?
Hello.
How are you? Haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you. Good to see you, good to see you. Okay. So then I will block up that and this. You can get out.
Hello.
There. I'm good with that. All right. You three can go get jobs. I'm good with that. You guys can, I don't know, whatever you want to do. You can get off the shelf, please. Thank you. Can't light you on fire if you're on the shelf. I can't light stone on fire, apparently. Hey, Tom. Yeah, it's definitely a party room today. We have me moving villagers around, trying to get rid of some of the golems, which apparently I won't be able to get rid of many of. But, and I'm gonna have a golem here in like 10 seconds flat. I was hoping to have all the golems being surrounding the building, not in the building, but it seems to be that's not the case. So, yeah, can't win them all. Not set the villager on fire. So we have 6 stations here. All the beds are upstairs. Come on. Oh, you booger. Not close enough. Alright, what's going on over here? We have more clerics. Excellent. So now we are up to 4. I mean, truthfully, I'd rather have more librarians, but it means they've got jobs and they're not going to turn into nitwits, so I can always adjust that. I mean, I guess we're going to get golems in here too, which is less than ideal, but hey, it'll do the trick. Let's see if I can get some more librarians. Four. Oops. Oops, she says. Oops. Alright, so what I was trying to do... You're the new one. Okay. What I was trying to do is populate the place. With librarians and clerics. But I would prefer librarians first. If I can at all manage that. With all sorts of jobs, all sorts of books. And you, sir, need another hot bath. I don't know how the guy outside got hurt. I'm not really sure what happened to him. Okay, so we have librarians. 6 of them went in the other room, but they're far enough away from beds that I think if I break these 6, then we're gonna have problems. It's bedtime again. No, it's not. It's 2 in the afternoon, but it's raining. I have to double check this door. I think it's put on correctly. Come on. There, now it's correct. Just so that people don't go run away. Alright. Oh, did I check this door? No, I did not. There we go. And this one's blocked. Okay, that should keep everybody headed towards the correct beds when it's actually nighttime. I hope. Now, I'll probably be wrong about that, but yeah. Did I figure out the video concerns? Probably not. So long story made short, Bacon and a few others are having issues on mobile. And so one of the angles we're exploring is if I can drop the quality resolution that I'm sending out. I'm so used to seeing things crisp and clear and looking at things on my PC or my tablet with a fairly high-speed connection and with no data concerns if I'm looking at it on my phone. So I didn't... oh, I guess I forgot to complete the roof. Oops. So I didn't actually get, pardon me, didn't think about quality. That's a possibility, because I don't know how things are being prioritized in terms of audio versus video. So yeah, challenges. I still have things to do. Okay, I think aside from everybody going to bed, that's all there is for this one. Let me see if I can find a way. Let's see if I can do this. Get through. For now, I'll move the door, because then I can get through, but they can't. There. All right. So where are we? Hello, Marble Jade. How are you? I don't usually run this late on Thursdays, but I'm getting a nice crew, it looks like. Today's adventure has been... oops, where's the bridge? So there's the castle. You only catch half of it. That's all I've got loaded at the moment. And so we took villagers from here and baited them across the janky bridge over into the monastery. And we're trying to get them to sleep in the correct places. And I keep forgetting when I'm in free cam, I'm not actually in creative. That tree's like way off center. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask people what their output is, and troubleshoot that. So we've had a few reports of garbled audio and or buffering chunks, even though I'm not seeing any frames dropped on this end. So we'll have to see. I mean, not everybody wants to watch it a full 60, but honestly, anything higher than 30 is not just a blessing, it seems to be somewhat essential. Okay, this door. That's fine, doesn't have another exit. That one, warming room's fine, okay. I think I can probably let them out. So what have we got? Is everybody in bed? 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be everybody. Okay, so I can take this one off and that one off. Okay, even the cleric's got himself a bed, so we're good. I can let them wander around to their heart's content now. Choice. Okay, fantastic Sherlock Box. What would you like for your choice? Ah, excellent. So we're going for literature. The Geek Out literature for the day right now is 4 titles in which vampires appear. And Twilight is when you name one from a franchise, then you can only name the franchise once, and then you need to actually have what's the word? Other titles. So rather than if we've said Twilight, then we need to pick other franchise stuff to go with it. Interview the Vampire and the Jennifer Morgue. Yep, I could see that. Fantastic Sherlock Fox, you and your Jennifer Morgue. The Laundry series works well too. I'm sure they've probably got vampires working for them. Alright. Oh, Vampire Academy. I Am Legend? Interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that one. Hello, sir. Okay. What are you? You are Agency 3? No. Let's go find somebody upstairs. Actually, I guess I need books to trade. Don't I? I need books. There's books. Alright. Yeah, I figured it was from the Laundry series. Okay, so I've got a guy hanging out downstairs who needs to be baited up to the top. Dude, why didn't you go to bed? Come on. Buddy. Go to bed. Come on. Bedtime. Bedtime. Come on. Bedtime. There are beds up there for you. Come on. So before you wander away, let's break and replace one of the unused beds. I bet you it's the one I used last. There we go. Whoops, sorry. Come on up. That's what we're looking for. Go on, go to bed. And he picks a different one. Must have accidentally grabbed the one he was assigned to. Okay. So there's nobody else down here, right? Right? Okay, good. I'm gonna head upstairs because I do not want that spider. I don't like him. Oh. Well, that works. Close enough. Hello. Did I reset spawn? Come on. Oh, I guess I must have used that one before. Okay. Everybody's got a bed. Hi. You're the master. Okay, that's fine. Dude, what do you have? No, you're the apprentice. You've already been traded with. I don't need you. Alright, so we've got everybody with beds. That's the big key. You're a master. I don't need to trade with you. Hey! Don't shut the door in my face. How rude! Okay, so... Library novice, no good. What have you got? 3. Journeyman. Novice, what do you have? Protection 3? No. Okay, so I can play with those guys all afternoon. And we've got most of the beds filled, so we're not liable to get much for babies. Which means I need more beds. I'm going to put them in that side because I need more librarians. Hello. I'm trying to see if I can get every book again, and I know from last season just how many it takes, which is kind of insane, but... Fine, I'll use the other corner then. Get one in there. Don't really want to block up that first corner. Guys, can you just, like, disperse? Fine. You don't want to disperse, you don't have to disperse. Okay, room for more? Probably do. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth we go. Hi. How'd you get out here? Oh. Because I said you could, that's why. This one is allowed. There. Oh, wrong side. We get books. Vampire books or films? Yeah, books. How did I... You guys get trapped? Oh, this is going to be interesting. So they're up here with the beds, while everybody else had been downstairs with the items. Well, you guys are going to need jobs, I guess maybe tomorrow? Hey, sir, can you just, like, move? Go this way? I don't want to trap you. That's the problem. Come on. Let's get out of the way. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, well... we may... so much for that idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That did not work quite the way I planned, but that's okay. One, 2, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why can't I pick these up? There's 10. 10? Okay. Next room, slowly. We'll eat in just a second. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we've got some of the boys upstairs that'll try to link, and we'll be all confused, but that's okay. Sure. You are going to come out of that corner, because I said so.
Hello.
He likes his corner. Okay, fine. Hello. How are you doing, Leroy? How are you doing? I know I'm mispronouncing it. It actually is it's more habit than anything else, so I do need to... I get the joke, but on the other hand, I also saw the commentary on how to pronounce the name and just keep messing it up. So I have put a bunch of villagers in the monastery. They're supposed to be making more. But what did I do with the carrots? Did I get them all? I put the carrots... oh, put the carrots in the other building. Okay, so time to make a quick trip west. So I did, after some effort, get all of my 7 librarians and 1 cleric to move out of the castle. I had to boat them across part of it. And some of these guys don't have beds because the other side kept linking to them. So we'll just go with that for now. And then there's some guys in here with beds, but they're blocked so that other people can't get to them. I had a box of beds. Where did I put it? Which has some carrots in it. Not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the last of my carrots. That's okay. Hopefully we'll get more. More guys. I'll probably end up being dumb and forgetting to save a carrot so I can plant it, but that's okay. If I do, I do, and I'll grab some more from somebody else at some other time. There is a bell hidden down in the bottom of this tree to try and get everybody to come out. So hopefully that will help. You want one too? Carrots! It's like carrots for everybody! And you, and you, and you. Let's go 3 stacks and leave it for now. Should be able to get a few kids out of that. Beds. That one's mostly full, so let's empty this one. And I want them to be clerics and other jobs first. So that's why I have not put in the barrels, the cauldrons, and so on and so forth, because it was not working out to have those pieces in there. Alright. So at the moment we have 1 lone cleric, because he's from the other side, he's been traded with. And we just have a bunch of the others running around doing their thing. I don't particularly like having the golems around. Where did that come from? It's gonna bug me. Anyway, I don't particularly like having the golems around, but I have not done anything to prevent them. Because if we end up having them stuck in this center section and we can hit the cap, then I can keep them out of the buildings. So that's why I'm letting them exist in here. No beds. Well, it's not my fault. Go make love in the bedroom. Twit. So we'll see what we get. I mean, we might get lucky, but it's unlikely. Alright. Winding down for this one. I've got plenty over there. And in the meantime, between streams, this is the last of the week for me. Between the streams, I'm going to try some troubleshooting. Well, thank you very much. You lurked me building the structure. I'm glad that you like it. Only change I've made to it since last you guys saw it was I took off some of the blocks at the top that were requiring more lighting up on the roof, so that they're half slabs. The roof is not completely, well, it should be non-spawnable, but it's not completely slabbed off, etc., because there's lots of sections like this bit in here where I have not altered it to be non-spawnable. It's one of those, maybe I'll get around to it, maybe I won't bother. It's kind of nice having a few torches around. Alrighty. No problem. No problem at all. Okay, so, did everybody go to bed correctly? What do we got? Excellent. We're sleeping on top of each other. That's a little creepy. It's probably the guy who's just stuck in the corner. Southwest side. I get so turned around when I'm in here, I'm probably gonna have to put up signs. Just like northwest, southeast, even though I have a mini-map. I'm that clueless today. Okay, upstairs we go. Dude, get out of the window. Weirdo. Okay, so we should have... We have enough to have beds. And where is everybody, though? That's not all of them. A couple on the main floor still, who just can't seem to figure their way out to go upstairs. I don't want to build a second set of stairs, but being that these guys are that dumb... There's one. Where'd the other one go? You. I talked to you earlier. Come on. Buddy. Go to bed. Thank you. Come on. It's bedtime. 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 Yes. No. Bedtime. You're in the right room. Not quite the right level. Come on. Go to bed. You figured out how to get there on your own. Thank you. Alright, that should be everybody? Yeah. They're all up top. Okay. We have a good number of skeletons. After I raided Leroy yesterday, I had... Yeah, let's see if I can find it. Trying to remember how to get to... Statistics? Deaths. 17th. May 2nd, okay. So I logged out yesterday, and I was slain by a zombie. No, sorry. Yeah, slain by a zombie. Then I was fighting the zombies and popped my totem. Or the other way around. I think actually this was popping the totem. And then this one would be slain by a zombie. Then I was blown up by a creeper. Then I was blown up by another creeper. Then I finally said, forget this, and managed to make it into the monastery and sleep. And that allowed me to actually comment in Leroy's stream that I had been blown up multiple times and dead multiple times. It was kind of embarrassing, to be frank. It was really embarrassing. But I just logged out, just completed the raid, and not logged out, sorry, just completed the raid and was intending to log out when that happened. I was like, yeah, oops. There, okay. So, guys, can you figure out, thank you, I was gonna say how to actually make more baby villagers upstairs, not in the basement. Pete's sake. This one. There, now you also can't get stuck in the corner. One baby. Successful. Okay, good. Dudes without jobs. Can you figure out how to find a job? Well, you've got a job, so that's fine. Go warm up. Back upstairs they go. Whatever. Okay. So I think we're starting to get life in here. It's not ideal life, but it's life. I had to take out some of the kitchen stuff. I had to take out a lot of the storage stuff, but I think we've got progress. Progress happening slowly. So, yeah. All good. I keep getting distracted because I'm now starting to see a clock and hear my stomach, which is not exactly the same thing. That's what have we got? Just had an idea I'll never use. Build a dark tower in the same X, Y, Z in each dimension. Huh. I know people who have, like, bases at all 3 locations, but I've never seen them do a tower. And here's the other thing, though. If you were in the Nether, would you actually bother doing the divide by 8, or would you go ahead with the coordinates you've got as a result? Right? So, for example, in this one, you know, if you put your, say I was to put a portal right here, then in the Nether, it would be, the coordinates would be divided by 8. Because if you put a portal in at the actual XYZ coordinates in the Nether, and then come out, you'd be like 8,000 blocks away. What have we got? Not much I trust for another 10 minutes or so. Right, so we have about 10 minutes to do something puttery, I suspect. It wouldn't be exact in the Nether either. Exactly. You have to round up, right? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Octal, I think, if you're into coding. Not coding, strange math. There we go. Because that's base 8. I don't know why I had to learn base 8 in school. Nobody's ever really going to use it. Base 16 I can understand because it's got hex, like hexadecimal, which is useful for colors. You know, we can handle that. Colors stuff works. But whoever's going to use add, subtract, and my teacher wanted to do this multiplication in base 8, and we're just like, why? Seriously, buddy, why? So, for those that were curious a while back, I have moved, I shouldn't say moved, I have, well, sort of moved, the seed spitting portion of the farm so that it's at least in the same chunk as half the farm and this portion. And it seems that I'm not having a problem with minecarts crossing chunk barriers, just the functional redstone to make the blocks and stuff. But I had it go through, and it's just turning it all into bone meal now, so I have less pieces coming up, which means that if I have to test something, it takes longer to make it actually work. But we get less junk that's overflowing things. Fun. There we go. All right, close enough. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Let's put that one back. Just checking on a couple other places since we had a minute or two. Not super exciting, but the other part of it is I'm going to need to decide where I want to put a carrot farm and decide if I want to make it villager operated or if I want to do it manually, because I really don't need that many carrots. Particularly if you fortune the carrots, you end up with a lot. Yeah, that's where we started. We can stop with that idea. Let's check on the chicken and take one more run. And see, maybe we can end up at spawn for a change. If I've got any leftover chicken. Yep, feel free to lurk. If you did it at 0-0, it would work. That's true. In the Dark Tower servers, I don't think they were in the same spot. Oh, Alrighty. So we have a few feathers to drop, not much. A little bit of chicken, so that'll help. Are you going to load? Okay. As soon as that chicken's through, we will get out of here. Why not? Do I have eggs in here? Sure. This is the manual version. I had the automatic feeding on the other side, but this one is just manual. Let's just get a few chickens going in there. Few. One. Okay, let's take... Oh. Haha, I won't fill things up. Duh. Not bright, Dylan. Not bright at all, lady. Go over here. Make sure this one's full. It is not. So the reason I'm adding eggs over there, for when I'm around, is that one egg seems to trigger the dispenser twice. Therefore, I'm filling it up with more eggs so that when it goes, one egg sends it twice, then I can actually get 2 eggs fired out for the price of 1. And I'm suffocating them rather than drowning or lava, because drowning had a bad habit of having a lot of the pieces floating at the top, which didn't get collected, even though there's a slab and a hopper underneath. And then when I used lava, I wasn't getting as much or as many returns. It just turned out that more of them would burn up in the lava, so the level of loss was a little bit sad. Is there any more in here? No. No. Excellent. Okay. So we'll take one quick run to spawn, and then we will probably be calling it a day after that. And it looks like my buddy Shro for Show has just gone live. So I think we'll probably be there. Heading over to that one afterwards. Let's see, spawn, that way. This way. So today's major accomplishment was we did get the villagers over, and that was faster than I thought it was going to work. The bed assignments are still messed up, but I think we're making progress on that one. They're not messed up in the, well, they're sort of messed up in the monastery. And at some point I'm going to have to decide, I just don't care. But I'm hoping to try and get them eventually having a librarian for everything, and trying to get everybody else on the correct side. So for now we've got librarians and clerics on the one side because there's just one cleric. When we get both, I may actually put the clerics on the other side and make those like the lay people, even though that's the name-wise it's backwards, but it works. Okay, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll throw that one in the corner because it's a bit gypped. Back here. And this is the gypped pile, that's why it's in the far corner. Don't expect anybody to buy that one because it's not accurate. It's free food, right? Yeah, that's plenty. I don't need to steal those right now. Next trip. Enjoy the lurk. Yes. Did see that, I think. I think I commented on that. I can't recall. Yesterday when I was coming through, dropping off some chicken, there was a whole pillager raid party all stuck in there under the bridge. And they weren't pouring out the other side, like they actually got jammed in there. And we had a pair of captains, so I guess it was 2 parties then. A pair of captains and a bunch of them were hanging out on the ledges. Some of them were stuck by the pillar, and yeah, they were all watching me with pretty good eyes, just going, It's like, nope. Nope. I'm not playing with you today. We don't need any health inspectors today. Those ba-doops you may be hearing is because I stupidly forgot to re-enable streamer mode on Discord. There we go. Alright, so we're headed back. Make sure nothing's completely out of sorts, and then we will call it for the day. So I started at noon Eastern, which means that it's been a bit of a long stream. I have a funny habit of doing long ones on Thursdays. The thing I find with the pillagers is, for the most part, if I kind of ignore them, they generally leave me alone. So I can actually do a lot of stuff with them just hanging around. All right. So I think, because I'll be playing with them this weekend off stream, I'm going to log out at the monastery. So we've got places to move villages if we needed to. We've started to get a population going on in here. We finally got a tree. Took me forever. It's a bit tall though. I might have to change that up. And yeah, I think we're doing well. So we've made progress. We've got people and things. There we go. And golems living in the monastery, so it's not quite as empty as it used to be. And having ourselves a great time with that. I can probably get rid of the deaths from yesterday. And we will wish you all a great weekend. So I will be back on Tuesday at roughly noon Eastern. I say roughly because it's all dependent on health issues and stuff like that. What else? So as I mentioned before, this is the Dadcraft73 Patreon server. You can see it in the top left corner. And so if you're not a fan of him already, you should be. He's a great streamer and great content creator on YouTube as well. And I mention it because for every one of his streams that he's doing between and including now and the 15th of June, he is having a giveaway every single night. So if you're into that sort of thing, it's a 3D printed item. And feel free to join in, and maybe I'll see some of you guys over there. In the meantime, I wish everybody a great day, and I'm going to start a raid before I say the named thank yous, if I can. Where's my buttons? Buttons. Who's got the buttons? There we go. So we're going to head over to Shro for show. I'm not particularly sure what he's up to, but I know it's Minecraft, so we will give him a little bit of our support.
Mischief managed.
There we are. And for those of you that may not already be, this is the very quiet Discord that everybody and their dog has these days. And so that's not the Dadcraft Discord, that is something separate. Thank you to Fantastic Sherlock Fox, to Max Money for the raid and all of his friends, to the Clue Spenders Jay and Owl Poppins. And I forgot the Hydrate Jay, I apologize. Then there's Fantastic Sherlock Fox and Benson were our mods today. Also thank you to Zeroed, Huge Stormy Owl, Tiz for Truth, Bob, ITT Tom, Leroy, and our two mods for their time and support today. Other chatters included Bacon Potato, Big Harry GM, Jay, and Maribel Jade. So if I didn't mention your name, and oops, sorry about that. If you were just lurking, thank you very much for coming by. I will see you on the flip side for a little while. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Bye-bye for now.